Today's story is based on a boy who has to live with his 3 uncles after his mom and dad get divorced. After reaching there, he comes to know many secrets of his uncles and aunts, so the story begins, and a boy named Manuel is shown who is going to his uncle's house for 3 weeks. After reaching there, we come to know that Manuel's 3 uncles live in different apartments of the same building. Actually, we come to know that Manuel's dad and mom are going to separate because they are going to get divorced very soon, and this is the reason why Manuel has to leave his house and go to live in his uncle's house. Now we see that first of all he goes to live with his youngest uncle George. His uncle works as a trailer driver. We see that now he started taking Manuel with him to his shop, where he used to get a lot of money. All the girls work here. Manuel floods his uncle with those girls, but then George's daughter Freya comes there. After seeing her, Manuel gets completely attracted towards Freya. We see that Manuel slowly starts liking living here. One day George takes both of them with him and teaches them painting, but then a madman present there comes there, due to which both the children get very scared, but George asks them to give them something to eat, after which Manuel takes the madman and gives him a shape, after which the man leaves from there. Now in the evening we see Freya, who was learning dance with her mother George, sitting there, was giving information related to art to Manuel, but Manuel's attention was on Freya instead of art. We see that slowly Manuel starts liking Freya a lot, and now Freya also started understanding this because she also started liking Manuel. That is why both of them are together all the time. One day we see that both of them are on the terrace, where Freya notices that Manuel is not happy and is very depressed due to the separation of his mom and dad. Now after thinking about all this, Freya feels that she should make a promise to him, where she promises him that she will never leave him in life. After that, she takes him with her to show him the secret of her other uncle Michael. Now after reaching there, Manuel sees that his Uncle Michael is getting intimate with his own secretary. Actually, we come to know that Michael is gay, and Manuel is very shocked after seeing all this. Now after the second week, we see that Manuel has to go and live with his Uncle Michael. After reaching there, he roams around in his bakery and goes downstairs where his uncle is playing a dangerous music. Now after seeing Manuel in front of him, he makes him sit near him and starts telling him about his music. Now in the next scene, Michael's wife tells him that he does not pay attention to his work at all. His entire focus is only on music. Then there is a little argument between them. Now Michael tells Manuel that he does not like the work of this bakery at all. He finds happiness only in listening and playing music. Now after some time we again meet Michael and his. We see the assistants with each other, where Michael's assistant tells Michael that he is going to get married in a few days, and that is why he wants to end his relationship with Michael. After hearing this, Michael gets very angry. He was so attached to his assistant that after her departure he tries to be happy, but he loses courage here. Manuel and Freya are also listening to their conversation. Now in the evening, we see that when Manuel goes to his aunt's room, she asks him how beautiful she looks. Then his aunt asks him if he knows how beautiful she looks, and she starts taking off her clothes in front of Manuel. Then Manuel tells everything about Michael to his wife. After hearing this, his aunt is completely shocked and forces him not to tell this to anyone else. Now we see that Michael's wife tells Michael everything. Freya starts taking great care of Freya so that she does not face any kind of problem, and she also tries to remove his frustration. Here we see Manuel, who was lost in his dream world. He is very happy with his Freya, and they are roaming on the roof when suddenly a boy and a girl come on their roof. When they start going back from the house, Freya tells them that their eldest uncle has a daughter named Lara, and her boyfriend was also with her, who had come to the terrace to take drugs. Then the sound of screaming starts coming from below. Then they come to know that their Uncle Michael has died, due to which there was chaos in the whole house. Here both the brothers of Michael come and look at him, and from this they understand that Michael has had a heart attack, but after a lot of effort they save Michael's life. Now we see that after the third week of Manuel he has to leave his second uncle's house, after which he reaches his third uncle Antony's house, where he troubles his uncle and aunt and all the people of the house a lot. Now after some time Manuel's dad calls him and tells him that he will come to pick him up very soon. Now Manuel finds out that there is a room in Antony's house where no one is allowed to go, but now Manuel and Freya wander to that room where Antony was already present in that room, but after seeing both of them in his personal room he does not get angry at them and starts introducing them to his personal things kept there. Then a girl comes here who tells Manuel's uncle that she can't take care of his dad anymore. That is, she talks very strangely and rudely to Manuel's grandfather. Actually, we come to know that Antony's dad is very ill and this girl takes care of him. Now it is evening time when they are having dinner. Then Antony starts asking his daughter about her boyfriend, due to which an argument starts between the two. Now in anger Antony throws the food items kept on the table. Now Manuel gets very scared after seeing Antony doing this. Then Antony's daughter explains to Manuel that his dad sometimes does this in anger. Now after some time his uncle started behaving as if nothing had happened there, after which Manuel starts feeling all this a bit strange. Now due to everyone's bad mood Manuel's grandfather decides that everyone should go to the sea. They will go out on a trip so that everyone's attachment is fixed. Now the next day we see that Manuel is with his uncle's whole family, where we see that these people are having a lot of fun on the beach here. The whole family was happy after seeing this. Manuel's grandfather feels very relaxed. His wish was to see his whole family happy with each other, and his wish was fulfilled here. As soon as it is completed he dies right there. Now after Manuel's grandfather dies his whole family becomes very sad. Now Manuel's dad and mom also join in the grief, who were ready to live with each other at this time, and after everything is fine between them they start taking Manuel with them to their home, and in this way the love story of Freya and Manuel remains incomplete, and showing this the story